Hey, Marwood Metal Fabrication. Hey, Kinga. I got your letter. Sorry I missed it the first time. I knew you guys, I knew it was from you guys because it was a registered letter. Thank goodness you guys registered those letters. It's pretty hard to escape those registered letters. Well, anyways, the wife was supposed to pick it up, and by the time she picked it up, it was gone. So then you gave me my other notice, but the two of us probably know that you're not supposed to be trying to contact me about this stuff, and you should be going through the insurance company, but you can't help yourself, so can you, Kinga? It's in your blood, isn't it? Can't help yourselves. Anyways, I'd like to give you guys an update. Speaking of those registered letters, Kinga, remember the one where you told me I wasn't allowed to talk to any of my friends from work or anybody from work about my situation? Even though I told you that it was a workplace mental injury? And it's funny, when I tried getting a hold of some of these people, they just wouldn't talk to me. It's funny. It's really funny how you could have the right as an employer to tell friends not to talk to one another, or employees to figure out the truth of the situation. But you guys didn't want that. You wanted complete silence. Why would someone want complete silence when all someone's asking for is an investigation as to, maybe why someone had them on the brink of killing themselves? Like, I don't get you people. Like, I don't get it. I'm going to have to do several of these videos because I do have some PTSD, Kinga. It's trauma that I haven't been able to release. See, I know where the trauma comes from. It comes from pretty much everybody I've had to deal with in the last 3-some years. Because I haven't had anybody to talk to. Can you imagine that, Kinga? Going through a spiritual experience and not having anybody to talk to. And I can't believe I'm at the church again and somebody's probably going to say something about me being here. They're checking me out just to make sure I'm not causing trouble because I'm sitting on a picnic table. That is fucking hilarious. Listen, the Christians, please wake up. 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 I'm sitting here trying to talk to God, and like, are you kidding me, dude? It was a woman. I had to investigate and see what I'm doing here, Kinga. Couldn't stop and ask me politely, hey, is there anything I can help you with? You're at a church. Want to talk some God? Anyways, Kinga, this is where I'm at mentally. I have some PTSD, which I have some focus problems, and my life's all fucked up, Kinga, because I'm holding on to this trauma. But I also think I had a spiritual experience. People want to take it away from me and call me crazy and not listen to how I got to those conclusions. So I'm going to tell you how far I am into these conclusions that I'm at. I've been sent here from God, Kinga. How bipolar of me, eh? I think the world's stupid. How bipolar of me, eh, Kinga? Well, Bill Gates is a really bad guy. If you investigate the WEF, who's about to govern the world, let me know where I'm wrong, Kinga. I'm always looking to get my head right. See, here's the problem. I can be talked out of being the red Kachina, which I think I am. I've been sent here from God to do big things off the lessons that you taught me, Kinga. It breaks my heart to tell you this, but I always have to say the truth. If I'm not mentally ill, All of yous are fucked. You are spiritually fucked. And I'd like to see you get better, Kinga. Even Troy. But here's the deal. You people have to repent first. You have to admit your wrongs. Or maybe you perish in hell. If you take a look at the signs around the world, Kinga, I know you're probably all wrapped up in your job, but I think the time's coming, Kinga. I think it's coming. I mean, do you think you did me dirty? Does Marwood think they did me dirty? Because if you didn't, I'd like for you, so I can get my mental health right, you can explain to me where I'm wrong. But you paid for an investigation that apparently didn't go my way. 15 minutes of talking to this lady was all I got. I was at the point where I was going to kill myself, Kinga. I attempted it. I wanted to be gone from this fucking world, Kinga. You thought you would have learned your lessons from that Kate girl that worked at fucking Marwood, don't you think? I mean, when someone comes to you and says, things are really bad, I need some time off of work, I can't lose my job, it would only pile on my problems, can I just have a little bit of time off to think, please? Now, I could see you making that mistake one time, but, once they kill themselves, you think you'd fucking get the clue. You'd start thinking, fuck, my job has an impact on other people's lives. But you don't. I tell you guys, and I know in my heart, you guys killed Jamie Klein. You guys killed him. Do you not understand how that registers with me, being a man of God and thinking I gotta seek justice for Jamie? Because Troy put a system in that added coils all over the place because his ego wouldn't sit down and listen to somebody? He made his ego a living hell for everybody, and you know that, Kinga. You know that. He did it to Leo. I'd like Leo to tell me where I'm wrong, but you guys can have Leo call me, even though I'm not allowed to talk to anybody, to see what I'm up to. But when I say, hey, bud, I'm doing better, talk to me. I want to understand what happened. No, we'll wait till you're better. No, talk to me now, Leo. No, Carl. You guys are fucking sick and twisted. To fucking twist people to do shit that they shouldn't do. Ask Leo Shabbat why his fucking plant was successful after Jen Empey left. Yeah, he had something to do with it. You can't get out of a fucking mess without a good schedule, baby. It's just a fact of life. Why don't you start pulling my folder out, Kinga? Going over my disciplines. Huh? You'll find one. A no call, no show. You guys called on me 2 months after the incident and I'm supposed to prove myself. Sounds like your problem. You guys didn't do what you were supposed to do. How are you supposed to hold somebody to something they did 2 months ago? Or so you say they did. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles there at Marwood. You guys are killers. Stone cold killers. That man had me to the brink where I tried to kill myself. And you didn't want to do an investigation. And then when you did one, it was dirty as shit. Corey Plant told that woman what was going on. And do you think Corey Plant would hold back now as to all the shit that was ever fucking done to him? Kinga, remember when I went off and I said, Corey Plant's going to go mental and he's going off next? What happened, Kinga? Corey Plant went off, didn't he? But you still didn't care, did ya? because Corey wasn't strong enough. He had his family in mind and thought, I can't fucking say anything because if I do, I'm in trouble, so I'm going to have to say it's personal. I fucking told you that, Kinga. You got a dark soul, sweetheart, and you're going to pay for it. I hope you do pay for it, to be honest. But then again, I might be crazy and there's no such thing as God. Because you got to know if there's a God, whether I'm crazy or not, sweetheart. You got to know your actions aren't good, and you will, if there is a hell, you will sizzle. I'm only doing you this as a favor. Because after everything you guys have done to me, I'd like to see your avatars be punished. But I'd like you to keep your souls, if possible. But that'll be up to you guys. How many stories do you want me to tell, Kinga? Do you think I'm stupid? Did you know that Jay Jameson was telling me before he had his little heart problems that he was ready to go off on mental leave because he couldn't handle it anymore? Am I a liar? Ask Jay Jameson. See, I know there's repercussions for lies. Does Jay? Or Christy Coles coming into my office every day crying. You should check her prescriptions out on her anxiety meds. She was chewing those up like candy. Was it because of me? Or do I have the text saying it was because of others? Am I a liar, Kinga? But hey, can I pull up the emails from Troy? No, you saw that. You saw that, didn't you, Kinga? How your boy Henry deleted every email that Troy ever sent me. Why would you ever have to do that? If you were an innocent person, why would you have to do that? And you being an intelligent HR manager that you are, sweetheart, how can you not pick up on it? How could you not pick up on Troy was a menace and you knew it and you allowed it unless Woody told you to allow it? Maybe it's the old big Woodski behind it. You're just fearing for your job, eh, Kinga? That don't make a lick of difference, sweetheart. You do it. You did it. It's on you. Did Woody? Because I know people on their way out, like Jason maybe, he gave Troy a glowing review. Didn't he tell you exactly how he treats women? Did you do anything about it? Was there anything said? Or did Troy just have fun with his power and just fire people for just because he wanted to? I mean, I could talk to Dave Shaffro and Jem Empey about Dave Shaffro's job and see wherever it is that if Dave Shaffro or Jen Empey have a problem with their phones out wherever one of them lives. Well, Troy knew that they were together and that, well, he thought for funsies he'd get rid of Dave for that. I do know that. Stevie DeMeyer told me that. How would I know if their phones go out? Because I've never talked to Dave or Jen outside of fucking work, and I'm very, if ever, I don't know, maybe on Facebook. Well, maybe I texted Jen outside of work. But hey, do you know how dirty you guys are? Even Jen Empey, I'm not a big Jen Empey fan. I gotta be honest with you, not at all. But I gotta be honest, you guys fucked her over because you fucked me over. See, here's the deal. Like, for almost a year, we were working overtime and shit. Well, Ron Lang was our guy who did our timekeeper. He knocked a half an hour off every day when he shouldn't have. And it only came to light when nobody started working overtime and they were receiving like 49 or 39 and a half hours. We noticed that our checks weren't full 40 hours. So we got fucked on all that time. And I brought it up to John Pollock many times. Many times I brought it up to John Pollock, and he made me feel like if I brought it up again, it might be detrimental to me. Can you imagine being owed like $6,000 from your company that you've worked hard for, and well, you put the time in, but they just felt like that was just fucking free to them, even though you already give them free time all the time because you have your own cell phone. I've had, like, those you cheap fuckers would never even give me, everybody else had a cell phone or paid for or whatever. Not me. My own fucking free time too. I wasn't on salary. But those are the people you guys fuck over. John Pollock wants to fuck over for $6,000. But hey, it was you that was right in front. Remember when I was a broken man and I'm begging you guys to do an investigation, and you're telling me, John Pollock's telling me it's me and I'm the problem, but I'm saying, where am I problem? And he's just like, well, you're the problem. And I'm just like, hey, John. And he accused me of drinking. Remember that? Remember when the alcohol bottle for your hand sanitizer was right there under his nose and he accused me of smelling like alcohol? You would think that before you accuse somebody of being drunk, you would for sure know. Being an HR supervisor, you would know for sure. And in order for you to tell me that and then watch me drive away. But hey, Kinga, remember when I texted you back and said that I went to the Tillsonburg police to let them know that I wasn't drinking? And I did that knowing that one day I would have to use that text to prove that, that you guys would fucking let someone you thought was drunk fucking drive away. But you didn't think I was drunk, Kinga. You told me that, but you still let John say that to me. That was fucking weird, eh? You guys, like, Kinga, you are a weird person. Remember when you called me in the hospital when I thought I was having my heart attack, but it was just my fucking nerves were so fucking bad that I just fucking couldn't cope anymore? And remember you said, hey, did it have anything to do with that weird meeting yesterday? And I was like, yeah, Kinga, it didn't make sense to me. Because someone's telling me to do my job, and then he tells me I got the right people in place to do their jobs. And I say, hey, if I have Jay in place to do his job, then I can do my job. And he tells me not to use Jay as a crutch. Like, that's fucking weird, eh? Like, hey, Troy, you give me the people. You give me the people so I don't have to do all these other jobs. Because if I don't do them, the car parts don't ship out. You know what I mean? But then remember Stevie, he's like, Carl, you got to own that schedule. Well, I don't make it. I don't believe in it. I believe the system's going to hurt somebody someday, aka Jamie. If we don't do something, like, what do we do, Steve? What are we going to do, Steve? Like, the guy doesn't even fucking, his schedule doesn't even make sense. He's got parts on there we don't need because they're for the bank because he added mins in. Like, how do we not get this, Steve? Like, dude, I scheduled for a long time and he's wrong because, hey, I got lots of texts from Stevie saying fucking do what Troy says not to do. Do it. Do it. We have to make the shipments. We can't do it Troy's way. You guys are all in trouble. You're all in trouble. Jay Jameson's in trouble because of an investigation came back clean and Jay didn't tell the truth. Jay Jameson's a piece of shit. He knows he was on the brink of going off on mental leave. He knows it was so bad there, it fucking hurt his heart. And he had to go off. I know Christy Cowles would have had to have lied. But hey, got it on good authority. Seen with their own eyeballs. Old Troy Solinger took old Christy out for lunch just before the meeting happened. That's like, why would you have to do that? Why would you have to butter somebody up? Like, Corey will fuck your world up now, Troy, because he knows you're a piece of shit, you fucking cum guzzling piece of shit. I know what you're thinking, Kinga. You're like, Carl, you say you're a man of God. You say you're the red Kachina. I just say the truth. That's all, Kinga. Troy's a bad man. He's a bad man. Really bad heart. Twisted inside of his brain, he is. Yes, needs seek help. Troy needs seek help. You can think I'm as crazy as you want, Kinga, but I know in my head you're fucked either way. I know what happened at Marwood, and I know your unwillingness to do an investigation on a 22-year employee who is spotless. Had to come from somewhere, because I fucking remember when I emailed fucking Chris Wood, and then he told me I was off on personal reasons, and I went off on him, and he still was like, oh, like I should send those emails all across everywhere so people can see what kind of person Chris Wood is. When someone expresses concern and that their mental health is in a fucking horrible state because of one of their employees, and he doesn't want to acknowledge it. Are you fucking kidding me? Is that what you people are about? You want me to think Chris Wood's a good dude and he's not about money? Fuck that dude. You guys killed a man over fucking car parts. You switched the process so that when fucking coils were being loaded into a bay, they were being unloaded by a man at the same time. Like, not only did you guys add extra fucking inventory in, when I was trying to fucking get it out, which is the right thing to do, have it in there on time, not sitting there. Holy shit. You guys not realize it? You guys are killers. Stone cold killers. I tried telling the MOL. The MOL didn't even call me back. I just want to know if I'm crazy, because I think that something could be improved in order to make fucking that accident not repeat itself. Like, what'd you guys have to put in place for that? Like, fuck, hey, lower the fucking coils, like I said. Fucking take Saturday and Sunday out of the fucking lead times. Hey, it's real fucking easy. It makes your scheduling a whole lot fucking easier. Hey, Troy, your dream of getting everything down to one scheduler could fucking easily be done. But you're too fucking ignorant. Your ego's so fucking you think you're so fucking smart that your stupidity fucking kills a man, and nobody even fucking... Jason Lawson, I tried telling his best friend, Kinga, that fucking fat cunt is a piece of fucking shit. Fuck him. I don't care. Fuck. Jason Lawson is going straight to motherfucking hell. His best friend, dude. His best friend. And I tried talking to him about it. Hey, can I talk to the family? No, I don't think so, Carl. You're fucking crazy. No, I only look crazy because I fucking care that Jamie died, and you don't. And that's a fucking problem, Jason Lawson. You don't care about your money. Oh, God. Oh, I can't give up on that 3 free hours of overtime, too, when I go in there and do a 2-second job. Oh, I gave up so much. Unless Carl disrupted to fix a fucking... Oh, man. Kinga, I got you guys on so much stuff, man. How could you guys say I wasn't doing my job? You guys had the system all fucked up. We were doing fucking engineering changes all the fucking time on the fucking shit. Fucking classification changes, inventory changes. We had people that couldn't count. The fucking door was a fucking walking escalator. How many fucking temp services were you guys signed up to? Fuck, how many did we have where we could even fucking communicate with them, because there was no one to fucking... They didn't speak English. Like, Kinga, you can't tell me things were good. Sweetheart, they were bad. Chris Long came to me. I'm quite sure he'd admit it now. He was a broken man because of Troy. Fucking broken. Because that's the way Troy likes it, because he feels powerful. And Chris Wood gives him the power. Oh, you guys love your power. I love that you love your power. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Karma's coming back. Karma's coming back. Karma's coming back. If you ever want to hear my story, Kinga, on how I got this fucking nutsoid fucking crazy, I've been recording the whole time, sweetheart. The whole time. Every move I made, I knew I was doing it for a reason. See, I know you guys got me locked up into the hospital because I was giving out your secrets on Facebook. Because the text that I was giving you didn't insinuate violence at all. So how can I go into and it didn't insinuate it. It insinuated strength. Like I was done with you guys fucking around and fucking with my head. And you guys, because I got to find out, because my family doctor told me that my friends from my workplace called, and that's how I ended up getting into the hospital. So, well, it would only be my friends from my workplace that had my doctor's phone number. So, oh, Kinga, did you guys actually have me to the point of fucking killing myself? And then because you wanted to keep your dirty secret, you had me locked up in the hospital. That's weird. That's just, is that a coinky dink, or could we link those fucking phone numbers up with my doctor? Who made those phone calls? Because I actually have a video of the conversation between me and my psychiatrist where I don't even get to explain myself and he fucking locks me up. That's weird. How could that even happen? Like, how could you take somebody's side and not even tell them that side of what was going on? Like, he just said it was my friends. And I knew for some reason it was you guys were my friends. I do look at you guys as friends, though. This is the upswing. I've already forgiven you guys. And you have to forgive yourselves. Because this man that I am today, who only wants to stand in the truth, wants to change the world with truth, Kinga. I'm going to change the fucking world. And I'm going to use you and a whole bunch of other people that have been involved in my life to do it. I'm going to turn all my bad into good. Because I'm not a victim. I never was. I'm a fighter, Kinga. I've been just waiting my time. And the time has come for you guys to pay the price. Some way, somehow. Maybe I'll find a way to get you put behind bars for attempted murder and, well, murder, and maybe the Ministry of Labor was covering something up because, well, they weren't interested in talking to me. Matter of fact, neither was Doug Ford. I sent him an email about a tweet I sent him that involved a video clip of me acting all mental because a man was dead and no one seemed to care. And I heard nothing back from him. The only thing I heard back from him was that the vaccine that I took, that I was told that was best for me, from my government officials, and my doctor, of course, I asked him as well. But old Dougie didn't get it for his family. So that kind of scares me. Because, I mean, if you're going to get it for yourself, because it's the right thing to do, you think you'd tell your family to get it, because you're making the boys in blue do it. But, I don't know. Something's not right with Doug, I don't think. I think the green belt is just the start of it, but I might be wrong. Anyways, Kinga, I'll probably watch this over. I'll pick out a whole bunch of more stuff that you guys did that is like, wow. I won't even go into the scrapping of customers' parts that you guys hid, and, well, probably into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know if Toyo Tetsu would ever want to hear about that or not, or Veriform would want to hear that their parts ran in a line that wasn't verified for their Veriform for a long time. And, well, Fuck, we went to heavy extremes to hide it. In fact, even stopping a line and ruining a whole bunch of parts. That was not my call. That was not my call. That came from higher than me. Just because we thought someone was coming in the building. Anyways, you know what I mean, Kinga? Not that sort of stuff. The sort of stuff where you guys, how you fucking treated me and what you did to us and what you did to Corey. And, well, John, just so you know, John Wall is a loyal little Marwoodian. Because, well, the only reason he still has a job, and I still have many texts telling me to fire John, or asking me to, by Troy and Steve. Well, he's loyal to you guys. Because all I ever asked him was, I texted him, I said, hey, Johnny, do you think if we went to court, you'd tell the truth? Now, I didn't tell him what to say. I just said the truth, like whatever. He goes, well, I'll tell him what I know. And I was like, well, what do you know, John? And he actually says, not much. So me being me, not much, because you got too much to lose now there, Johnny. You know how smart Johnny is, right? He goes, well, they did give me an apprenticeship. Like, I'm way smarter than you guys. I got yous all recorded. I got you telling me I'm not allowed to talk to people about my mental health because I think you caused it. Like, somehow you think you have that right. I don't know. But I gave it to you. I gave it to you. I never went out of my way to get at these people. I just begged them on fucking stupid videos. Hey, will someone talk to me? Hey, I know I look crazy on the internet right now, but if you talk to me, I'm really not crazy. I can tell you how I come to these conclusions. Like, Kinga, you ever heard of a mystic Christian journey? Huh? Or how about, I'll take it to the natives, like a vision quest. I'm kind of like a Heyoka. I do things backwards. I try and use humor sometimes. I'm a chosen one. I'm one of the 144,000, Kinga. Can you imagine? These videos are so hard for me to do because can you imagine what it's like to have that strain on your shoulders, thinking that you are the one that has to convince the world to change, or it's in big fucking trouble. There's like two pathways. Two, Kinga. No fence riding like your Bible says. Exactly. And just like the natives say, there's two paths. You either get righteous or you get what you asked for. Just saying, Kinga. You probably got a lot of repenting to do. That job in HR, I don't think it's done very good for your spiritual life. And especially letting little dictators like Troy Solinger roam around the world and not have the balls to tell Chris Wood, hey, this guy ain't good for your company, man. But instead, Chris says, this is the way I want it, Kinga. And you go, yes, Chris, I give you whatever you want. Anyways, Kinga, I'll you get back to me. This is where I'm at with my mental health. I think I'm here to help people see that their children are in trouble. The WEF is a real problem in my eyes. Justin Trudeau's a real problem in my eyes. And well, Joe Biden and his laptop from hell. I just don't understand how he's not already in jail. I mean, the evidence is all in one laptop, and the Americans still don't know what's going on. That kind of confuses me, Kinga. But anyways, how do you feel about Klaus Schwab, Kinga? How do you feel about that little dickhead running the world? Have you ever checked out his boy? Hey, check out some WEF videos with, I think his name's like Yuri. Oh, he's a sweet, Your children would never have to. What happens if it's your children that get a dose of that fentanyl? Oh, but they come from a prim and proper family. Don't they, Kinga? You're not in trouble. No, forget about all the other kids that are going to take the fentanyl. I don't worry about my house. Anyways, I know all about that. I'm going to worry about my house thing. Everybody's all about, I'm going to worry about my house. I'm not going to, no. if I face that big scary world, well, might lose everything. And instead of like everybody realizing that if we all got together, we don't lose anything and we gain everything. You know what I mean, Kinga? You can call me crazy. You can call me whatever you want, sweetheart. I don't really care. I'm way past all this bullshit now. I could pass a psychiatric test. But hey, it couldn't just be questions. I have to be able to talk like the old time. Like, remember, you know how you think psychiatrists are like the guys on the where you're sitting on the couch and you're like telling them your problems and you're telling them your story. No, Kinga, no, it's not like that at all. Not any that I've had to deal with. But who knows? They've all diagnosed me differently, so well. I think it's just the Heyoka. It confuses them. They only ask questions. I'm not allowed to show them videos or anything like that, or question. It's really weird that, well, people just don't talk anymore, Kinga. I just want this to end, Kinga. I just want it to end. See, don't worry about suicide with me because God tells me that's not a game I should be playing. But I try and find my outs. And I'll tell you what, if Justin Trudeau would fucking expedite my fucking maid paperwork, I'd give her a whirl. If that's what the world thought of somebody trying to help the world, I'd sacrifice myself to get the message to at least a few. At least there'd be a few out there and I wouldn't feel like I was working by myself. You know what I mean? Jesus got to sacrifice himself. I wouldn't mind sacrificing myself if I knew it would be the betterment of the world. But everybody's a pussy and afraid to die. Instead of knowing that they're going to die, and well, we just don't know what happens, do we? Like, I'd be an idiot to tell you I know what happens, Kinga. Well, I'm just going to take my chance in the truth to get the love after this, because I know there's something inside of me. This avatar don't mean shit. Don't mean nothing, Kinga. Don't mean nothing. You can have all the goodies in the world you want. You can be afraid of Chris Wood all you want because you'd have to lose your little car maybe, or your little, because it would be like really horrible to get fired from Marwood. That'd be a bad look on any of the other major places, right? Couldn't advance yourself in, so you know, you just swallow your morality and, well, you get things for it, don't you, Kinga? I bet you have a nice house. You drive a nice car. I bet while you're sitting with the devil, he makes you feel real good about things that you do. I bet you do charity work and stuff like that, and you're out doing the social thing. Hi, I'm Kinga from Marwood, and I care about you. You're fake, Kinga. You're fake. You know what I mean? Anyways, you let me know if you want to know more about my mental health, or you want to explain to me where you're not killers, because I'd rather think that you're fucking nice people. That's why I wanted an investigation. That's all. I'd rather think better of you, but I can't tell myself a lie, because deep down in my heart, Kinga, I think you're all pieces of shit. But I like to see those little turds turn into diamonds. That'd be a major accomplishment. If I could turn one of you dipshits to the righteous way, not this guy's way. You see that, Kinga? You're going the Bill Gates way. You're a conformist. You're going to end up with a chip in your hand Did you know they already have those, Kinga? Is it a sign, or is it just a coincidence, or what is it, Kinga? Is the end coming? And well, I don't even shouldn't laugh, but fuck, you guys deserve it. The meaner I am to you, the better you're gonna get faster. I hope. But then again, I can always be talked out of this. I'm not necessarily crazy. I haven't been able to talk to anybody why I think I've been sent here from God and what my mission is. Like, I got pretty stupid things to say, Kinga. They sound crazy, but I put them together logically so you can understand where my thoughts at, so you can't call me crazy. You know what I mean? God's going to prove his existence one way or another. And it's coming, Kinga. And when it does, you're going to be very scared. I just want you to be prepared.